Almost a year. It's been a year since the flooding in Ellicott City, and Howard County Executive Calvin Ball has announced to us a plan to make the town move forward. WMER 2 News' Abby Isaacs with the latest from Ellicott City.
This announcement comes a month after he proposed 5 different options. The one he chose removes 4 lower Main Street buildings and adds a tunnel to alleviate flooding. He says this plan shows the most urgency while prioritizing public safety to create a long-term solution. But business owners are still worried about the short term as the town continues to struggle with tourism 1 year after the flood.
We will do this right, so we will not have to do this again and again.
It's ambitious but realistic, says Howard County Executive Calvin Ball. Today, he announced his 5-year flood mitigation plan for Ellicott City that he says lowers water on Main Street to just 2 feet on average, using the 2016 storm models. It adds Maryland Avenue culverts and a tunnel to handle overflow from the Hudson.
We don't run from our problems, and we don't leave our neighbors behind.
I would like to be one of those neighbors that's not left behind.
The plan also includes removing 4 buildings. Mark Hemis's Phoenix Emporium is one of them.
This is all I know. That's all I know how to do. This has been my entire adult life has been spent here. My kids were raised in this building. It's difficult.
The estimated price tag, up to $140 million, that Ball says will be funded year to year.
We're going to look at innovative funding models. There are going to be some things where we'll be able to have multi-year deals.
There's some really tough calls to have to be made in terms of where the money's going to come from, and that's a huge concern for us.
A year after destructive flooding, the town is still not back to normal, and business owners are worried about their futures on the street as they try to make a living.
It could be that in 40 years, this is a great solution. But the problem is that most of us aren't going to be here in 40 years. And so what do we do in the meantime?
I'm not concerned about the survival of the Phoenix. I'm concerned about the survival and the livelihoods of my employees, my family, my wife, my children.
Hemis and the other business owners impacted by the removal want the county to help them with a seamless transition into other locations on Main Street. Ball says he wants to start demolition as soon as the rest of the buildings are acquired by the county, and projects will be completed starting next year with a best-case scenario completion date in 5 years.